No, I'm from Dallas. I love it. I love Texas. I love Denton. I really do.
Yeah.
I do. I love Dallas. I love Texas. I love living in Texas. What I'm trying to say is I love not living in Oklahoma anymore.
Yeah.
That's what fuck that place. I've been here 15 years. My dad, he still says things like, you moved to the big city, huh? Now you're all smart and educated. Yeah, Dad, I learned a secret. If you live in Oklahoma and want to be smart and educated, all you have to do is move. It got better. It got way better. I got my teeth fixed. I got here as quick as I could. And I appreciate you all letting me stay. Yeah, that's me breathing heavy. It was a long run. I called my dad up. I said, Dad, I'm not Southern Baptist anymore either. I'm studying Buddhism. I'm a vegetarian, and I don't pray to Jesus anymore, Dad. I'm learning to meditate. You mean to tell me that you no longer eat meat? Because in Oklahoma, you can give up on Jesus Christ, but not Jimmy Dean's. You can't do it. Things they're a lot better. It's a lot easier for me now that I know I'm not going to heaven. It used to worry me. It did when I was a kid. It worried me. I thought, what am I going to do when I get to heaven and I run into someone like Noah? Hey, Steve, what'd you do to get in the pearly gates here? Oh, Noah, yeah, when I was 7, I said a little prayer, a little sinner's prayer, and then I died, and here I am. You said a prayer to get here? That's it? I had to build a boat. An ark, the biggest boat ever. And you said a prayer. Had to put every animal on earth on it, ×2. You ever try to catch a cheetah? Mr. Prayer. Moses, 40 years, he wandered the desert, 40 years to get here, and you said a prayer. Job, don't even get that son of a bitch started. He's ready to stab somebody. Said a prayer, Jesus Christ. Sorry, big guy. But yeah, I am a vegetarian because I feel like I deserve a reason for my unhappiness. I'm vegetarian, it fits. But I am a miserable person. Thank you. Share a moment. Well, no, I've done nothing successful. I have no success story in my life. I have an 8-year-old daughter. So, yeah. So that's proof I did do sex right once. I mean, you can't write that on your resume. Where do you fill that in? Give me enough time, I can make a kid. It's probably part of my reason, my lack of success right there. It's 2013 and I'm handwriting a resume. My word, Brewster, let's hire this one for the firm. Is that cursive? Let's hire this witty cunt. Well, time for some beer. Oh, man. I have an 8-year-old daughter, I do. She's great, but yesterday she called me a hypocrite. I said, baby, why would you call me a hypocrite? I don't know, Dad, I just thought it sounded like a funny word. I told her what it was. I said, don't ever call me that again, that hurt. Okay. Pick any other word, hon. She said, happiness. I said, great, yeah, happiness, perfect, good word. No, Dad, cat penis. Baby, why in the hell would you say cat penis? I don't know, Dad, it just sounded like a funny word. I said, baby, you can't go around in life just saying whatever you want to people to make them laugh. She called me a hypocrite. I've been married 20 years. No, don't clap. She hates me. Good job. Nobody clap. Nobody cares. I mean, this is my demographic, a bunch of college students. I'm married 20 years. Look at me. Hooray. What the fuck is this guy doing on stage? This is my dad. But we get along. We've been married 20 years because we don't argue. We just don't. She did come at me last week with, maybe there's just something more you need in this relationship. Maybe there's just something that I can't give you. Maybe have you checked out this hairdo or these clothes? I drive a minivan, for God's sakes. What I'm saying is I'm willing to settle. So shut up with that shit. Finish brushing your tooth and come to bed. Let's see. We're from Oklahoma. We've been over that. But I've been professionally diagnosed with ADD by my wife. She's not a doctor, but she is a woman with the internet. There you go. She said, it says here that you either have ADD or you just don't love me anymore. It's like, but yeah, definitely, I love you. It's way easier to let her think I have a condition than to explain to her that her stories are just boring shit. Okay, guys, she's not here. Let's see. I'll leave you on one last one here. What do I want to tell you about? I'll try to. I'm at a place in my life where an erection bothers me almost as much as it does my wife. It's like, we look at it like the dishes. It's like we both just sit there and stare at a sink of dirty dishes and wish it was clean. But neither one of us want to get our hands dirty. And it's unfair, I'm the one that has the burden of a lap full of dirty dishes. I think we're going to get a busboy. That's bad. But I said I was going to leave on that. I'll leave on this one. I think my neighbor is illegal. Well, I really do. I live in Mesquite. I was out mowing my yard and I saw him and I said, "Hey man, next time you're out mowing your yard, go ahead and mow mine." And he just ducks his head. He says, "No, we don't want no trouble." And I felt terrible. I'm like, this is no way to introduce yourself to your neighbor. And I come home a week later and my yard is mowed. And so I felt even worse. I went over to his house. I said, "Listen, that's just how we play here in America. I was kidding. You don't have to mow my yard." And I gave him, I felt bad. I gave him $20. And he said, "We normally get 40. So now I have a new lawn man. And by the looks of his son, I may have a new busboy. So. Thanks, guys. You've been great. I love you, Herndon.
So